Good morning. Today is the second in a series. Vernon Atterbury talks about vintage Saab. I'm just going to roll across some things here. Hi, Vernon.
Good morning, Reba. How are you?
How are you?
Well, I'm doing super duper well.
What are we talking about today?
Well, we're going to talk about my 64 Saab GT.
Okay.
Gran Turismo, and a little bit of the history of the car. Of course, my friend Bud Spar called me up and talked about if I was interested in another GT 850, and I said absolutely. And so he connected me with a fellow by the name of John Whitten in Vista, California. This car sat for 32 years in a barn in Vista, California. Basically totally intact. And it's a cool car. Of course, we can view it can be viewed on YouTube in terms of our process on picking it up, and it was quite a wonderful barn find. 32 years hermetically sealed in a barn. And I just want to begin by showing you a little bit of this interior. The interior is totally intact, never been removed. The side panels are just the way it came out from the factory. My Honda Speed Pilot, and it's a fast little car. Also, it has really a unique setup, and that is we're looking at a Ford engine with 915 bored out to 915 with Granola racing pistons in it, with a 40 millimeter side draft carburetors.
Where are those at?
These are right here. These are the side draft 40 millimeter side drafts. And one of the beautiful things with has a modified air box on it. It has 2 millimeters removed from the head, which really raises the compression up on it.
What's the head?
This is the head right here.
Oh, okay.
Now the unique things about the side draft actually is side drafts do not have float chambers or do not have float bowls on it. So basically what it has, and Reba, if you'll put the camera down here, it has a remote float chamber. And what this remote float chamber does is basically it houses the gas that goes to the carburetors. Notice it has also two fuel pumps on it. Two Bendix electromagnetic fuel pumps. One is to draw the fuel out from the tank and to push it into the remote float chamber, and then one to draw that gas from the remote float chamber into the cars. Basically what you have is a constant gas that's running across these carburetors, and it makes an extremely much more spontaneous throttle. In other words, whenever you hit the throttle, then it goes, it moves. So the engine again is totally rebored, new rods and new bearings.
But the car ran not long after you got it out of the barn.
It did.
These are just modifications that you chose.
Modifications to make it go faster. Yes. And as you can see, it is totally rust-free in terms of, I mean, it's an incredible piece of work. Let me start it up for you before we bring this to the finale and get a little engine sound going on. You hear the two fuel pumps kicking in? Basically, they click. I just want to thank you, Reba, for documenting, and stay tuned. Next week we're going to talk about my blue 850 GT.
Yeah, show that. Is that it?
Well, yeah, we can take a quick scan of it.
Yeah, I'll just walk around it. So
Yeah.
next week we're going to do this car.
Yeah, but we'll do this next week. It's been totally restored. Now it has and I'll talk about it
We'll talk about it next week. So
yeah.
say goodbye, Vernon.
Bye. Thank you.